Good evening everyone and welcome to Aurora online classes. Dear students, in the session of today I'll give you the detailed explanation of the lesson in the kingdom of fools. And in the kingdom of fools, in my previous class I gave you the summary of this lesson, and today I'll give you the detailed explanation. Actually, this story is a very inspiring story. It's about wisdom. If we are wise, we can overcome any problem in our life. So we need to be wise enough to tackle the problems that we face in our life. Only wise people can face the problems and they can overcome it. Only wise people can understand the difference between the right and the wrong. So this is a story from folk tales of India. It's a folk tale. And this is a story from folk tales of India by a very famous Indian writer, A.K. Ramanujan. A.K. Ramanujan wrote a very famous book, and that is Folk Tales from India. And this story in the Kingdom of Fools is a Kannada folk tale from Folk Tales from India. So it is an extract from Folk Tales from India by A.K. Ramanujan. Let's read further and I'll explain to you the meaning of this lesson. So let's begin. In the kingdom of fools, it is believed that fools are so dangerous that only very wise people can manage them. Who are the fools in this story? What happens to them? Let us see. In the kingdom of fools, both the king and the minister were idiots. They didn't want to run things like other kings, so they decided to change night into day and day into night. They ordered that everyone should be awake at night, till their fields and run their businesses only after dark, and go to bed as soon as the sun came up. Anyone who disobeyed would be punished with death. So this is a story in the kingdom of fools. And in the kingdom of fools, Murkho ke Raj mein, in Hindi. Actually, both it was ruled by a king, and both the king and the minister in this story, in the kingdom of fools, both the king and the minister were idiots. So if there is a question that who were idiots in the story in the kingdom of fools, so certainly both the king and the minister were the idiots. Idiots means they were fools. And actually they wanted to, means both the king and the minister wanted to rule over this kingdom in a different way. They wanted to rule over this kingdom in a unique way. So they did not follow the rules of other kings. They did not follow other kings while ruling their country. So they tried to make their kingdom different from others. They tried to make their rule different from others. So the king made an announcement in his kingdom. And what was the announcement? The announcement was that they made a rule, they made a law, and this was meant for everyone. Everyone has to follow the law. Everyone has to obey the law. That they They decided to change night into day and day into night. Try to understand. They decided to change day into night and night into day. What does it mean? Actually, we all know this was merely a stupidity. They decided to change day into night and night into day. Actually, the day hours are meant for work. All the people, we all, whichever field we belong to or whatever work we do our work during the day hours. So the day is meant for working. The day is meant for doing our work. We do lots of work during the day hours. We go to school, we teach in a school, we go to factory, we run our business, shops, we open our shops, we do all these activities, all these businesses means activities during day hours. But night is meant for taking rest. We get tired while doing work during the day, and that is why we the people need rest at night. So night is meant for taking sleep, or night is meant for taking rest. So we take rest during night hours and we do our work during day hours, during daytime. But this was just opposite in the kingdom of fools. Actually, night was meant for work and day was meant for sleep. Means in the kingdom of fools, the king ordered that the people should work during the night hours after dark, and people should take rest during day hours. So this is the meaning of changing night into day and day into night. So in the kingdom of fools, the people were ordered by the king to take rest or to sleep during the daytime, and they were, means in the kingdom of fools, the people were supposed to do their work during night hours after dark. Means after evening, the people used to wake up and they used to open their shops and they used to do all sorts of activities. So in the kingdom of fools, night was for them, night was meant for doing their work and day was meant for taking rest or for sleeping. Now, they ordered that everyone should awake at night, till their fields and run their businesses, means all sorts of activities, only after dark, means after evening, and go to bed as soon as the sun came up. Means during morning hours, when after sunrise, as soon as the sun rises, the people were supposed to what? They were supposed to stop their work and they were supposed to go for sleep. So they used to sleep during day hours and they used to work after dark, means after evening, during night hours. This was merely a kind of stupidity. And in this way, both the king and the minister were very happy for the execution of their plan, and they were very happy. And they moreover, those who do not follow the rule, or those who disobeyed the king's order, they would be punished. Means if anyone disobeys the order of the king, he or she would be punished and he or she would be given death sentence. He or she would be given capital punishment. Means death was the punishment for breaking of any rule or any law in the kingdom of fools. So the people were afraid of it. The people did as they were told for fear of death. So all the people used to do everything according to the king's decree, according to the king's order, because they were afraid of death. Because the punishment for the violation means breaking, torna. So the punishment means death was the punishment for the violation of any law made by the king. So the king declared. Now the king and the minister were delighted at the success of their project. Of course, the king and the minister, they were very happy to they were very happy for the success of their project. And this was the king's declaration. The king declared. This was the king's pronouncement. One day, a guru and his disciple arrived in the city. It was a beautiful city. It was broad daylight, but there was no one about. Everyone was asleep, not a mouse stirring. Even the cattle had been taught to sleep by day. The two strangers were amazed, means surprised, by what they saw around them and wandered around town till evening, when suddenly the whole town woke up and went about its nightly business. Now what happened? So one day what happened? A guru and his disciple, guru and chela. Disciple means student, pupil, chela, sisya. So one day a guru and his disciple, means his student, disciple, sisya, chela. So one day a guru and his disciple, his student, arrived in the kingdom of fools. And since it was a very beautiful city, but they were very much surprised. Both the guru and his disciple were surprised to see around them. Actually, they arrived in the city and it was the daytime. And in the kingdom of fools, daytime was for taking rest. Daytime was the sleep time. So when both of them arrived in the city and they were surprised to find no one in the city, because that was the daytime and all the people were asleep, because in the kingdom of fools daytime was meant for sleep, daytime was meant for rest, and night time was, means night hours were meant for work. So they arrived in the city, they were surprised, so they were amazed by what they saw around them. They did not find anyone and they started wandering. They kept on wandering, they kept on moving here and there, as a result of which what had happened, that they were very hungry. Both the guru and his sisya, his disciple, his student, both of them were very hungry and they wanted to pacify their hunger by eating something. And that place, the kingdom of fools, that kingdom was a new place for them. And they did not know the rule of the king, they did not know the new law of the king, so they knew nothing about that kingdom. They were very much surprised because there was no one there was no one there to whom they could talk, or no shop was open from where they could get anything as food. So they were very hungry. Suddenly, but what happened? They wandered around town. So they kept on moving around the town till evening. Now it was evening time. They kept on moving, they kept on wandering till evening, and then all of a sudden, when suddenly the whole town woke up, because in the kingdom of fools, the people used to go to bed, they used to sleep during day hours, and they used to wake up after dark, means after evening, and they used to start doing their different types of work during night hours. So night was for them was the time for work. So night hours was the working hours. So suddenly, because it was evening and they kept on wandering around the town, suddenly the people woke up after evening, and they started doing their work. They started doing their work. Shopkeepers opened their shops, means different kinds of people started doing their work. So after evening they woke up and they started doing their work, they started doing their business. The two men were very hungry. Who are the two men? The Guru and his Sishya, means disciple. They were very hungry. Now that the shops were open, they want to buy some groceries, they want to buy something to eat. And during the day hours, they got nothing to eat because all the people were asleep, all the shops were closed. Night was meant after dark, after evening, the people used to get up and they used to start doing their work. So the two men were hungry now that the shops were open. After evening, the shops were open, they were very hungry, so they went to buy some groceries, they went to buy to get something to eat. So to their astonishment means surprise, to their astonishment, they found that everything cost the same. It's a very important thing. To their astonishment, they found that everything cost the same. Single dudu means rupee. Whether they bought a measure of rice or a bunch of bananas, it cost a dudu. So they found that it was really very strange for them that everything was cheap and everything had the same price. They could get anything with the same price. So everything was cheap and everything was available at the same price, means one had to pay for anything with the same price. You just give one doodle, you just give 1 rupee, and whatever you want to get, you can get by 1 rupee, you can get for 1 rupee. Means everything is available. So you can get a measure of rice, you can get a bunch of bananas, you will have to pay the same price. Spend 1 dudu and get whatever you like to get, whatever you like to buy. It is available. The Guru and his disciple were delighted. Delighted means happy. They were very happy because they were going to get everything at the same price. They had never heard of anything like this. It was quite strange for them because different things had different prices. But now there was the same price for everything. They could buy all the food they wanted for a rupee. So they bought food, and whatever food they bought, they paid 1 rupee for everything. When they had cooked and eaten, the Guru realized that this was a kingdom of fools. The Guru was a wise man, buddhiman vyakti tha. He was full of wisdom, and the Guru was full of wisdom. He was a wise man and he had the divine powers, magical powers also, jadoo ki sakti. So he had the magical powers, he had the knowledge of magical powers. The Guru had the knowledge of magical powers, means he was a man with magical powers and he was a wise man. Bahut buddhiman tha Guru. When they had cooked and eaten, the Guru realized that this was a kingdom of fools and it wouldn't be a good idea for them to stay there. So they bought whatever they needed. They came and they bought their groceries, they cooked food and they ate it. And then the Guru realized that this was a kingdom of fools. The Guru realized that this was a kingdom of fools because everything was cheap and one can get anything with 1 doodle. So everything had the same price. So since the Guru was very wise, he thought that it wouldn't be a good idea to stay in the kingdom of fools. He said to his disciple that this is the kingdom of fools. ये मूर्खों का राज है. And this is no place. And the Guru told his disciple that this place is not fit for us. We should not stay in the kingdom of fools. Let's go away from here. It is not safe for us to stay in the kingdom of fools. Anything can happen anytime. So let's go, he said to his disciple, but the disciple didn't want to leave the place. His disciple, his sissy, his student didn't want to leave this place. Everything was cheap here. Everything in the kingdom of fools, everything was cheap here. All he wanted was good and cheap food. Who wanted? Means the sishya, the disciple, whatever he wanted was cheap and good. The Guru said, they all are fools. the Guru told his disciple that the people are fools. Both the king and the minister are fools, as well as they won't last very long, and you can't tell what they'll do to you next. The Guru told his disciple that it is not safe for them to stay there. It is the kingdom of fools. They can do anything, anytime, to anyone. So it is very difficult to predict, or it is very difficult to conclude as to what they will do within a second. So we cannot predict what they are going to do with us within a second. So it is the kingdom of fools, and it is not safe for us to stay here any longer. So let's go away from here. But the disciple wouldn't listen to his guru, because the disciple didn't listen to his guru's words of wisdom. He wanted to stay. The disciple wanted to stay in the kingdom of fools. The guru finally gave up and said, "Do what you want. I am going," and left. The disciple stayed on, ate his fill every day, bananas and ghee and rice and wheat, underline all these things, and grew fat like a street side sacred bull. Now Guru told him frankly that he is not going to stay. If you want to stay, you stay here, but I am going. And by saying this, the Guru went away from there. And the disciple stayed there, and the disciple enjoyed all kinds of food, because everything was cheap there. So he enjoyed all kinds of food like bananas, like ghee, rice, wheat, and he grew fat by eating lots of things in the kingdom of fools at a cheap rate. So he grew fat like a sacred bull. Sacred bull, and sacred bull in Hindi we call it Sand. You must have seen a sacred bull roaming into your street. So he ate too much. He ate lots of things at the cheap rate, and as a result of which, just because of overeating, too much eating, he became very fat, and Guru went away from there. One bright day, a thief broke into a rich merchant's house. He had made a hole in the wall, and he sneaked in, and as he was carrying out his loot, the wall of the old house collapsed on his head and killed him on the spot. His brother ran to the king and complained, "Your Highness, when my brother was pursuing his ancient trade, a wall fell on him and killed him." Underline this. This merchant is to blame. He should have built a strong wall. You must punish the wrongdoer and compensate the family for this injustice. One day what happened? There was a rich merchant in the city, in the kingdom of fools. And one day what happened? A thief broke into his house. A thief broke into the merchant's house, and the thief made a hole in the wall and secretly went into his house, and he looted the things in the house and was coming. Means the thief broke into the merchant's house. The thief broke into the merchant's house. He looted everything, isn't it? And while he made a hole in the wall, through the hole of the wall, he broke into the house. He went into the house of the merchant. He looted everything. He robbed off everything. And while coming back from the house, what happened? That this wall in which he had made a hole, this wall fell down, and the wall fell down on the thief, and the thief died on the spot. So the thief died on the spot. Then what happened? The thief's brother went to the king with a complaint. "Sir, we want justice. My brother, since he was a thief, his brother was a thief, and he said to the king, he just went to the king's court and requested the king that the merchant should be punished for his brother's death. Merchant is responsible for the death of his brother, because the merchant's wall was very weak and this weak wall fell down on his brother. As a result of falling of the wall on his brother died. His brother is no more, and this happened because the weak wall made by the merchant. That is why merchants should be punished for this, and we want justice for the death of our brother. This is who said, who begged for the justice? The who begged for the justice? The thief's brother, when the thief's brother requested the king for the justice. So actually he requested the king that the wrongdoer, means the merchant, should be punished for his brother's death. See what a fun it is. His brother was a thief, and the thief's brother went to the king with a complaint against the merchant, that and he held the merchant responsible for his brother's death, because his brother was a thief, and he went for the justice for his brother. You can easily imagine what kind of kingdom it is. So that's all for today, dear students, and thank you very much. I hope whatever I have taught, you have understood it properly. Thank you very much, and I'll teach you the rest of the things in my next class. Till then, be happy, stay blessed, keep learning, keep practicing. Thank you very much.